Picture this. It's 2 a.m. You're in bed, staring at the ceiling like it personally owes you answers. Your brain is running a full 4K highlight reel of tomorrow, next week, next month, your future, your mistakes, your responsibilities, and that one awkward thing you said in 2016. Your heart's like, we should panic. Your mind's like, I brought spreadsheets. And in that moment, it feels real. It feels urgent. It feels like you need to solve your entire life before the next breath. But here's the truth, the kind that sets you free. Worry is a trap with fancy marketing. The Stoics figured this out centuries ago. They realized something simple and powerful. When you worry, you're living in a future that does not exist. You're paying for pain in advance. You're handing over your peace for free. You're suffering through scenes your life hasn't even filmed yet. And the wild part? Most of what you worry about never happens. And the stuff that does happen, you almost always handle better than you imagined. So today, we're not doing stop worrying like it's a light switch. We're doing something better. We're building a calm, confident mindset that feels like taking your life back, one moment at a time. Welcome to the journey. 1. Your mind isn't a fortune teller. Your brain is talented, powerful, creative. But predicting the future? Your brain is absolutely terrible at it. Anxiety is basically your imagination sprinting into the dark, tripping over nothing, and shouting, "We're under attack." Your mind can create stories, sure, vivid ones, dramatic ones, Oscar-worthy disasters. But stories are not evidence. A thought can feel intense and still be wrong. The Stoics said it plainly. Thoughts are impressions, not commands. Meaning, you don't have to obey every thought that shows up like it owns the place. So next time your mind goes, "This is going to go horribly, try this." Interesting idea, but you're not in charge. Because you are not your thoughts. You're the one hearing them. And here's something that should make you proud right now. You've already survived 100% of your toughest days. Every heartbreak, every setback, every moment you thought would break you. It didn't. You adapted, you learned, you kept going. So when your mind tries to predict disaster, remind it, I don't need to predict the future. I trust myself to handle it. That's real strength. 2. Worry is just a habit, not a life sentence. Worry feels automatic, like it's part of your personality. It's not. It's a habit your brain practiced until it got fast at it. You didn't come into the world stressing about taxes, relationships, and the meaning of existence. You learned worry the same way you learn anything. Repetition. That means you can unlearn it. And the unlearning starts with one simple interrupt. What's the next right step? Not the next 10 steps. Not the 5-year plan. Not the full life overhaul. Just the next right step. Because action breaks the spell. Worry says, think more. Peace says, do one small thing. Even if that small thing is just, drink water, write the first sentence, send the email, clean the corner of the room. Take one deep breath with your shoulders down. Your brain learns a new pattern. I respond with clarity. I respond with motion. I respond with calm. And every time you do that, you're training peace to become your default setting. 3. Your thoughts aren't facts. Your mind will sometimes shout things like, this is going to fail. You're not ready. They're judging you. You're behind. You're going to mess it up. And it can feel convincing because the mind adds emotion like special effects. But emotion is not proof. A thought is just a mental sentence. It's not a prophecy. It's not a verdict. So give your thoughts the treatment they deserve. Cross-examination. Ask, is this true? Is this useful? Is this happening right now? Or am I time traveling into panic? Because so much suffering is just imagination wearing a realistic costume. And the moment you realize that, you get your power back. You stop being a passenger in your mind. You become the driver again. 4. You can't control everything. And that's actually amazing. Trying to control everything is like trying to hold water with clenched fists. The tighter you grip, the more you lose. The Stoics weren't saying stop caring. They were saying care smarter. Focus on what's yours, your choices, your effort, your attitude, your integrity, your next step. Release what isn't yours. Other people's reactions, perfect timing, guaranteed outcomes, the universe behaving politely. And here's the paradox. When you stop forcing, life flows better. You make better decisions. You breathe deeper. You see options you couldn't see while you were panicking. Letting go isn't quitting. Letting go is creating space. Space for solutions. Space for creativity. Space for the right things to arrive without you strangling the timeline. 5. Problems shrink when you stop feeding them. Some problems need action, but a lot of problems don't need obsession. Obsessing is not solving. Obsessing is inflating. It's like checking a cut every 30 seconds and wondering why it won't heal. So try this Stoic move. Acknowledge the problem. Decide one action. Then release it. Because your best ideas rarely show up while you're spiraling. They show up when you calm down enough to see clearly. Sometimes the solution appears after a walk, after sleep, after you stop replaying the situation like a cursed movie trailer. Your attention is fuel. Stop fueling the fire and it starts to die. 6. Life isn't against you. It's shaping you. This one changes everything. When something goes wrong, your mind wants to ask, why me? But the Stoic upgrade is, okay, what is this training in me? Because setbacks aren't always punishments. Sometimes they're redirects. Sometimes they're refinement. Sometimes they're life saying, you're ready for a higher level. So here's a heavier weight. And you don't have to love the challenge to grow from it. You just have to stop treating it like a personal attack. Obstacles can become stepping stones the moment you stop arguing with reality and start working with it. 7. You are stronger than you think. Your brain might call you fragile. Your history disagrees. You have proof. You've walked through things you didn't think you could survive. And you're here. Which means you're not just strong. You're resilient. You're adaptable. You're built for the next chapter. Strength isn't the absence of fear. Strength is moving forward while fear tries to narrate your downfall. And every time you keep going, you teach your mind, I can handle hard things. 8. The present moment is always enough. Take a breath right now. Not a dramatic one, just a real one. Ask yourself, am I okay right now? Not, will I be okay next month? Not, what if everything collapses? Just, right now. Most of the time, the answer is yes. And that's huge. Because it means peace is available. It's not locked behind a perfect life. Peace is in the present. This moment is where your power lives. This moment is where action lives. This moment is where your life actually happens. 9. What you focus on expands. Your brain becomes a spotlight. Whatever you aim it at grows. If you aim it at problems, you'll see more problems. If you aim it at progress, you'll see more progress. If you aim it at gratitude, life gets lighter. If you aim it at strength, you become stronger. So here's the practice. Ask, every day, what's working? What did I do right? What win can I celebrate, even if it's small? Because small wins are not small. They're momentum. And momentum changes everything. You don't need to control everything to be okay. You don't need certainty to have peace. You just need the next right step and the courage to take it. You've already made it through your toughest days, and you're going to make it through the next ones too. One calm thought at a time. One strong choice at a time. One present moment at a time. Welcome to the journey. Subscribe to Ascend X Awaken.